Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Doodle Drew here, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about another cartoon I made. I made this one long back in middle school with my best friend David. I'm going to tell you how it all began. David and I met during the beginning of middle school. I don't remember exactly how I met, but I think it had something to do with Lincoln Logs. I saw a picture he drew of a cartoon character he created, a dog and pencil named Robert James. I was like, I want to do something like that, so I drew a green man. It was the first cartoon character ever created. I showed David my drawing. We both discovered that we were both into animation. David and I wanted to make cartoons. Even though we were only kids, we found a way of making cartoons. We made slideshow animations using Microsoft Paint and PowerPoint. We used still frame images for the animation. Whenever we had free time in school, we would dedicate our time making slideshow animations. I made a short film about this green man. An alien ship crashes into his house and he's scared. And I don't remember what else happened. David thought of an idea. What if the show was about aliens trying to take over the world? We went with that idea. The show was about a green man and his blob-like friend that tried to stop a galactic empire from taking over the world. The green man didn't have a name until I was like, fudge it. I can't think of a name. He's green. He's Mr. Green. Even though I created the main character, David did most of everything. He created the majority of the characters, redesigned Mr. Green, and thought of the plot, so it was as much his show as it was mine. David and I wanted Mr. Green to be a TV show one day. We worked hard on making episodes. David's were better, though. In the 8th grade, though, I got sick of Mr. Green. I wanted to work on other stories, but I was too afraid to tell David. Mr. Green wouldn't be complete without the both of us working on it. I felt trapped working on Mr. Green, and it led me to a depression. David never knew I was depressed. During the end of the school year, we found out that we were going to separate middle schools. We were devastated. We couldn't work on Mr. Green anymore. I had a break from Mr. Green for a while and started working on my other stories alone. We later got in contact again through phone and social media, so our friendship will never end. David was still working on Mr. Green. I got back in the mood of working on Mr. Green, but felt that it needed an update. I updated the show in 2014. I developed the characters more and added something to the story. The characters were ex-circus performers who are seeking employment in the entertainment business, but they might have to push their dreams aside to stop the Galactic Empire. Mr. Green dreamed of being a ringmaster. He was obsessed with the rules of the circus and acts too silly and doesn't know when to be serious. Blobby, Mr. Green's friend, was a magician. Now he's a conman who tries to trick people and out of their money. Lulu, Mr. Green's wife, is a former jester. She is bipolar. She can be hyper and happy, but then she becomes angry and violent. She likes to prank people and has a dark sense of humor. A few days ago, after making an update, I retired from Mr. Green. I gave all the rights to David. He didn't know which version to keep, the original or the update. He found out a way to connect them so he could use both of them. A time travel episode changes things to where they're circus performers. Even though I quit Mr. Green, I was sharing tons of ideas for the episodes. Something just made me want to work on it, but I had other stories to work on and didn't have time for Mr. Green. David became the new owner of Mr. Green and still works on today, and I have a show where I can tell all of the stories I want, and became Doodle Drew. And that's the story of Mr. Green. My friend David also made his point of view of Mr. Green, which is on DeviantArt. I'll send you the link below. I would just like to thank my friend David for being the best friend that I have. Like, he's always been there for me. Like, even when he shouldn't have, when I was becoming a monster. He stayed with me when I was at my worst, and when he talks to me, he makes me feel my best. So I'd like to thank him for that. Also, I'll send you a link to his DeviantArt channel. He drew most of the artwork in this video. So I'll send you a link. So that's the story of Mr. Green so far. Maybe it'll continue a few years. I'm just curious of how it's gonna end. Well, anyway, thank y'all for watching. Bye.